Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we will review a new car. This new car has not been documented nor its company, but still, we're gonna do it. This vehicle comes from a Spanish brand, interesting, and shares its name with an already defunct brand. This vehicle comes from the brand Blue Motors, not that Blue Motors, but a new brand called Blue Motors. And this model is called the Rapid Road. Well, that's what the model name says. An SUV powered by a 2.5 liter inline 4, producing 210 horsepower, and is a luxurious executive SUV. As you can see, the car looks very nice, but before I get anything done, if you're wondering what game is shown in the background, well, it's not my game. One of my friends just had a game lying around in it and asked her to put the car in it for me, so I accepted. If you're the actual owner of this game, please contact me, or actually just tell me in the comments first. So now what do we do? Alright, I know. Let's take this approach slowly, yet surely. First, let's analyze its looks. As you can see, behind me, it's very large, though it still looks cool in its shape. The front actually looks kind of nice. The DRLs look very cool. The front grille decal is very low quality, but it's acceptable, and you can see the logo. BM, very nice. The vents at the bottom look very alright. Its side profile shares that big feeling you get from an SUV. It's large, yes, but still looks a bit curvy and very Range Rover-like. The black rims are very nice, though my only complaint, which I couldn't really care about, is the abundance of chrome. This is the top trim, by the way, but I don't really care. But in general, its side profile is very big luxury and its rear, where it gets very nice, or well, I guess better. The taillights are more modern looking, and under those taillights / connecting to them are some vents, which I guess look very nice and fit within the car's looks. Also, one thing that really grinds my gears are two exhaust tips. Now, you may ask, well, what's wrong with two exhaust tips? This is an inline 4. Inlines only have one exhaust pipe normally, and always. Or I'm just stupid and misinformed. But I'm sure they shouldn't have this many exhaust tips. So now that we are driving the car, let's see how it feels. One thing I wanted to point out that it doesn't have auto shift. Basically, auto shift is a feature that prevents you from going from drive straight into reverse gear. So like if you brake to a standstill and keep holding the brake, normally without auto shift, you would go straight into reverse. But with auto shift enabled, you would just stay in drive. So you'd have to manually downshift and shift into reverse. So I guess that sucks because it doesn't have it. But that doesn't really affect the car's score negatively. One thing I wanted to point out about the driving dynamics and suspension is that the car feels very kind of like bouncy, or like rolls a lot. Like the suspension leans a lot. But to be fair, I mean, yeah, this car is marketed as an off-roader too, which most SUVs don't off-road in their entire lifetime. But hey, maybe the bouncy feel of the suspension and the roll of the suspension may be the saving grace when it comes to the off-road test. See that corner I just did? I feel like Yeah, the suspension is very like the car's handling dynamics are very like responsive, but like the bouncy suspension and all, it kind of like drags it down a bit, because sometimes on turns that you take very sharply, it'll kind of like throw itself to the side a lot. Like this car, no matter is heavy, it feels very light actually. I'm about to floor this car, but look at what it's gonna do. You see that? Why can't this thing casually reach 180 miles an hour? Just no sweat. This is why you gotta modify your gear ratios, man. I keep telling people this. I really want to see how this does on the rocks, but we have to go slowly. And it immediately fails. Oh. Wow, this actually kind of does very nicely. And we got stuck there.
So what's my plan with these brakes? I'm gonna use these brakes.
It's a very good car when it comes to off-roading, I believe. It acts nicely. So yeah. So far so good. So this is actually not a bad car. I'm being a bit careful here. No, did I? No. This thing somehow manages to find its way out through any situation. Like, I swear, if you can give this thing four-wheel steering, it would be an absolute beast on the off-road. The Fork's 4 system is very nice. It acts very, like, how do I say it? Responsive, I guess? It's very, like, easy to maneuver and such. And I just got stuck wonderful. Let me get out of this. Bro left it at halogen. Oh, we already got out.
Halogen, bud.
This car surprisingly manages to survive any situation you throw at it when it comes to off-roading. Surprisingly good. Let me park it here real quick. Wait, 1 sec. Wait, is this tough? Well, why am I even saying this? 1 second, let me take the thumbnail. But like, look at this thing. It's so tough, I guess. And this has like a 210 horsepower inline 4? Which to me, this thing managing to off-road so nicely is bizarre to me. And if we don't really mind the gear ratios and the lack of realism when it comes to going 220 miles per hour, I think we're good. But this car feels overall a bit light, but also very bouncy too. Plus, it's a very good handler.
Yo, I can just listen to this song all day today. I don't know last time.
But overall, it's a very good car. The rock stuff was so damn tough. It somehow manages to survive these, when most other cars, I guess, die. The four-wheel drive, the 4x4 system, is very nice in my opinion. So, yeah, I guess.
Bye.